All right, first of all, thanks for watching my videos, guys, and subscribe to the channel if I can help you guys out in any way, shape, or form. All right, it's all about form and being in shape. Although I just had a couple cookies, but gosh almighty, I pretend that I'm a health freak because I endorse LiveGood. They do have good products, but I'll tell you what, in between super reds and super greens and super badass powder, you got to have yourself some damn chocolate chip cookies. All right. You know, the next week or two, I'm going to focus quite a bit on AI technology. It's here to stay. It's going to be all over the internet. It's going to be in your email. It's going to be probably texted to you if you're on LinkedIn, maybe the mighty Facebook. I don't know if it's hype, but if something works, you got to look at it. You got to just embrace technology. You know, a lot of people love those 8-track tapes, but boy, those cassettes and albums came out and they're like, all right. Then the damn CD came out and now it's MP4 and MP3. You don't even hold or buy anything. You just download it on your damn phone and pretend that it's awesome, but it's not. Albums are still the coolest thing of all time. AI software, is it going to replace us? Probably in a lot of areas. Is it lazy? Does it take smoke breaks? Does it pretend it's sick on every Friday when it's clear outside? I mean, you know how it is when it comes to the human condition. We're a bunch of buttholes, aren't we? I mean, humans are quite capable of disappointing and being lazy and being good for nothing. But AI software, I don't think it cares. It just works. You tell it what to do and it says, okay, what else? Next, next, next. If you learn how to, I guess, use it properly, boy, isn't it cool? It's like just a screwdriver. You never know if you have to break in a house or if you have to maybe actually screw something. That doesn't sound really good. I should phrase that better. But then again, I don't think LiveGood's ever going to let me lead a Thursday or Friday Zoom. Maybe I can do one on a Tuesday for the wild people. So AI technology, I hope that you can afford to try it out at least, okay? If you're watching this video right now, it's about May, oh God, I think it's May 11th. I have to look at my computer screen and draw it up, but it's mid-May. Right now, Nowsite Technology, I think they're one of the better AI softwares out there. You can look it up, look at the competition, look at the infrastructure, who they're in bed with, so to speak. It looks like they're at the top of the food chain. So if you use them, I think, in my opinion, you're going to think they're valuable, okay? Right now, if you want to try it, I'm going to have a link under this. All right. I do make a couple bucks. Thank you. I'm not going to go buy a pretend Ferrari and go on the beach with a laptop and act like one of those buttholes pretending life's so cool because they had a shiny button. But thank you if you do sign up with Nowsite. It just shows you're serious. I can see that, yes, you purchased it. And that's awesome. I can't tell you how firmly I believe this is probably the answer to your LiveGood situation of just trying to get leads, to find people just to click a link and watch a dang video, because that's all it really is. Let Ben, the CEO, chit chat a little bit. Now, the reason why I like that, it's not that you're passing the buck, but there's nothing more embarrassing if you start talking about LiveGood in an MLM type way like Avon or Amway. People instantly they get uncomfortable. It's not that they cringe, but they cringe. And some people, if you say MLM, they should cringe. I cringe. I have taken 30 some odd years of my life and have chose purposely not to do MLM type companies, because at the end of the day, I think that most of the people I sign up are not going to have a potential quarter, maybe $100. I'd crap if they made $100. The products, some are good, you know, but they're retail. I'm embarrassed to promote MLM. I mean, that is probably my number one factor. I value what people think of me. I know that you guys watching this video, we haven't grown up together, but if we did, I value what my image is, and I don't want to be that guy that's always hustle, 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 find people, get them in, lock them in, rob the, God, there's all these phrases, you got to rank and bank and crank and spank, and I'm like, what, do I spank the customer and then do I get rank? Then do I thank them after I spank them? And then I'm like, good God, I hear another high energy Tony Robbins phrase. I'm going to shit my pants. With this company, I don't think you need to do a lot of TikTok. It's 9 o'clock. All right. Let's rock. I was in radio. Well, I still am. I know every phrase, believe me, known to man when it comes to cheesy phrases from the disco days. This company, I think you can just it's not that you take your time, but learn at your pace. Okay? If you learn about LiveGood products first and you believe in them, you like the price, you don't mind $9.95 a month for a membership, it's very fair. Costco's the same way. Legal Shield. Oh my gosh, if you want to get free towing and a tank of gas or a can of gas, if you break down, you can go to like AAA, for example. But Americans and I think Italians and people clear the heck down below in Brazil and maybe our buddies way over in South Africa and India, I think everyone knows that if you have a membership to something, there's probably a benefit. Now, if you're golfing and it's $50,000 a year to hit a white little ball in a hole, that's pretty crazy. But you know what? Good for you if you can afford that, because a lot of people can. Okay, but a lot of people can afford $9.95. I had more people from India climb aboard. That's humbling to me. I appreciate that because I know my appearance and the way that I talk is kind of brash sometimes. But if people believe in my honesty when I say that I think LiveGood is something you can do and it's affordable, and if you can use the products and get your money back in 90 days, that's pretty darn cool. And if you can afford $40, you can be an affiliate. That is amazing because most people, they have 49 bucks, thank goodness. Okay. Now, when it comes to AI technology, I haven't worked out a way yet other than just each person. If you're interested in this technology, the best that I can find is if you hurry and if you want to join right now, if you're watching my video, all I can say is that if you go to join this company, you've got to join under the unlimited plan. And the reason why is because it's unlimited leads, people, not clicks, not clickbait, not this fake crap where they go to Fiverr and you buy all these leads and these are honest to gosh real people. The reason why I believe it is because when this software goes ahead and digs for public information, okay, when someone has a LinkedIn account and a Facebook account and a Messenger account and an email account, some of those are going to be inactive, okay, because every day I blast out about 300 emails and about 100 come back. And I can live with that because I know the AI software doesn't know if this person got fired or maybe they just have a random email that they don't care about. How many of us probably have a couple emails that we formed at another business or maybe we work somewhere? I own feelbadass.com. I own ifeelbadass.com. I also own don'twatchvideo.com. So I own all those at gmail.coms. And I don't use them except if I want to make someone laugh or if there's a product that fits it. But if the AI software gets a hold of Corey in Salt Lake, it might find my ifeelbadass at gmail.com. And if it comes back rejected, don't freak out. Just relax. If you want to keep their contact, do. But remember, there's 2.2 people just in the database now. And this is according to Nowsite, and I feel they have no reason to bullcrap. The reason I like this company is it's been around since 2017. I had a conversation with someone that has been with them since 2017. Okay, I value that. I don't think people bullshit me when they say, hey, look, I just want to tell you, I like that you believe in the Nowsite technology because they worked their asses off. They've been around 6 years. And right now that's impressive because in my opinion, this AI stuff is about 3 to 6 months in. All over my email, my texting. If I go on Facebook, I've got every guru out there, and we all know who they are. I'm not going to out them because some of them are good friends of mine, but they make a living by climbing on a silver ball, and if it doesn't get stuck up their butt, they look at it and go, well, maybe I can sell this, okay? And every 12 months, they have a new opportunity. And a lot of my friends they're very successful. They've made millions of dollars and good for them. But I noticed that they are on the AI, I don't know if you'd call it the bandwagon, but if they're promoting it, I just hope that they use it and it works. Because if somebody can say, hey, you know what? I'm just telling you right now, I do this and it works. That's all I want. I don't need a fancy commercial. I don't need bells and whistles and people on TikTok pointing and dancing and going like this. I would never hang out with someone doing that. I'd take a wet dish rag and I'd slap the shit out of them. I like people that just, they're calm and they say, this is software, it's this much, I do this and I get this result. And that's all I can offer you guys, because there's a million other people out there that probably know software much better than I do. But all I can tell you is that if you configure it a certain way and come up with multiple Gmail accounts, and if you can write some simple emails that you like, write them a certain way. I can show you what I send, and mine are about 60 words, 50 words, sometimes a little bit more if I need more detail. But it's really up to you on the style of email, because sometimes long ones work, sometimes short ones that just say, hey, how you doing, amigo? Check this out. Thanks for your time. I love to end it like that, because people's time is valuable. And when you go ahead and email somebody and you're not like really good friends, I do feel kind of intrusive. If someone's talking and you can tell they're in a good conversation, I don't like to go up there and stand in the back and kind of fidget. And, it's just like I try to eavesdrop a little bit and just think, is it a serious conversation, or should I go in and just tell them or ask them something and then go on my way? I mean, I like to respect people's privacy. And when it comes to email and Messenger and LinkedIn, all I know is this AI technology, all the information it gets is it's at least public, okay? And if it goes on LinkedIn and they work for Avon and they're looking for an opportunity or a product, or they're coaches, or they sell products that are similar to what we have at LiveGood, I don't mind, because if our products are better and cheaper at the wholesale rate, that person might go, thanks, man, because I'm usually hawking my product trying to sell on LinkedIn. I can't believe you got a hold of me and said, well, just try this out. No pressure. Just try it out. Watch this. What's the price? Sometimes that works. People that are so busy selling, they don't look at the road. They just look at the end of the road, and they don't care. Is there a stop sign? Is there 5 kids crossing the road? They just look at the end of the road, and they just think it's just money. How can I get somebody to go ahead and get in my opportunity? And in this case, I'm just going to talk about LiveGood. I like it. I believe in it. I don't feel disgusted with myself when I talk about it, because I use the products regardless. If there's no affiliate, I would still use the product. So right there, I feel good going to bed at night. I like the way the pay plan is and everything else. So I don't need to get into what my beliefs are with LiveGood, because after a couple months, I love it. I've made, I think, 500 to 600 videos just telling people, go for a free tour. Check it out. If it's something that you like, I'll help you the most I can, because I'd feel great if you guys could get to bronze, just 2 people, and then you focus on their 2 people. And then when everyone has 2 people, then we can all breathe, and then let's grow this baby nice and wide. We'll get 100, 200, 300 people signed up directly underneath us, because then we will teach to the best of our ability on how they can get a couple people, and they can get a couple people. Now remember, with this company, a 2x15 matrix, I think it's somewhat easy to understand. It gets a little complicated sometimes when it's retail to wholesale and the diamond bonus mixed with all these other things. That you get that no matter what. If you just recruit one person at a time, keep it real simple, man. Just keep it real simple. We all know the phrase, I got a KISS drum set behind my left ear here. You can see it. So when it comes to KISS, just keep it simple, silly. And I think we can all really do some nice things. With Nowsite AI Technology, or probably a comparable technology, I think the setup is always going to be kind of the tough part. You just got to take your time, watch the videos that each company probably has made. And if you don't understand in Nowsite's situation, they have a live 24-hour operator of real people. Now, there's real people always behind the scenes, but the AI technology can do a lot of cool stuff that probably Superman, Batman, and Thor probably can't even do. And that's pretty cool. But I like the fact that there's real people behind this company. And believe me, they definitely know me by name at this point. I've met probably every one of their chat room 24-hour persons, and boy, they're all over the world. Some are based above me in Canada. I was with a few the other day chatting. I think they were in Italy and France. And so this company kind of has a revolving 24-hour, and I guess maybe you'd call it customer service, but you just hit on a home computer, the bottom right area. My computer just has a blue little circle, kind of like my hat, and you just click it and then you wait. Now, when I wait really late at night in America, it seems like I get a pretty fast response because maybe their customer service sees that my 801 American number is North America. But sometimes in the daytime, I know I have to wait a little while because you're kind of in a queue and they try to hurry and get your problem solved. But if you get confused with Nowsite, and if a video I have, or maybe their online tutorial gets you stuck, or maybe there's another online video that's kind of cool, but if you get stuck, just get a hold of Nowsite. If you don't know how to configure an email to something, just ask them and they'll do it for you. If you don't know how to send a text message, they'll do it for you. They'll let you know. Because remember, when you sign up to the unlimited plan, you get 1,000 text messages. It's built in. That's awesome because you really do hit people when you text. It's by far the most effective in my opinion. You can email and you're going to get a hold of email. Or people are going to get a hold of you through your email and vice versa. I still think email is one of the best things ever. You can take your time. It's like an album. Read, relax a little bit. If it's compelling, they'll click and maybe watch a video. And if it really is interesting, they can save it for a few days. A lot of my pre-enrollers, I keep giving up on them thinking, you know what, they just kick tires. I appreciate that at least I was somehow interesting enough for them to go ahead and click just to watch the free video and make a decision. And they'll sit there and I'll look at them every day. And I just give them a little email saying, hey, this is Corey. Thanks for your time. Hopefully that video of Ben talking is interesting. But if you have any questions or ask me about my experience, I'm right here. And I'll do it again. And I'll do it again. Nothing intrusive. I don't put a scare tactic or a fire up their butt. I just say, I'm right here if you have any questions. I'm not an expert, but at least I can, help you out to the best of my ability. And then lo and behold, it'll be like 3 or 4 days later, and I'll get up and go, oh, cool, I got another sign up. And I'm thinking, oh, well, maybe was it the AI technology? Was it this? Was it that? And in my opinion, the AI is the one that got that person to pre-enroll. And then 3 or 4 days later, they went ahead and either got a payday, or maybe they just said, you know what, this is not bullcrap. These are real products, real people. Even the software behind it has real people. And I think that if people believe that, they tend to go, okay, this is probably for real. This isn't something that's just going to work for 3 months, a cash grab, and then the company goes ahead and instead of live good, they're called, live bad. Who knows? A lot of companies do that. They just rebrand themselves with a different name. It's like putting lipstick on a cute little piggy or putting sugar on a big old pile of poop. There's a lot of that in this business. But we have an address in Jupiter. I had a friend the other day actually drive by there and physically see the distribution center. That's pretty damn cool because a lot of times companies misrepresent themselves and all those products are coming from somebody clear in the hell 6,000 miles away. So it's nice to know there's a building, there's a mailing address. The company is all over the internet, and there's a million people that could just try to post their thoughts about LiveGood that have actually been in LiveGood and do their best to say it's a scam or bullcrap. There's hardly any of those except fake people pretending it's a scam so they can kind of talk about their opportunity. But how you can tell is a lot of people will drop out. The sales won't be there. You don't do $8 million a month 3 to 4 months in. We're doing $8 million a month in product just by the 4th month. Okay. So when it comes down to, are you embarrassed to work LiveGood? Is this AI software going to get people that are just going to go, ooh? And it might. But you know what? If they can just watch the first 10 seconds of Ben's video on our final capture page, I love it because if you're an anti-MLM person, you're just going to just hit the X, delete the website or delete the email, however they got it, and they're just going to go on their way. No harm, no foul. They just took 10 seconds out of their day. But if they like the first 10 to 15 seconds and they're looking for products that are badass for wholesale, great. And when they realize there's an affiliate opportunity for only $40, awesome, because they're probably going to be an affiliate and they're going to take the products. So what I recommend with Nowsite Technology is that you obviously, to me, you want to search people that are in MLMs. I search right for Avon. I search right for Herbalife. I search right for any type of MLM that's almost, it's a household name, where a little kid that's like in eighth grade or a teen, whatever, they would almost know it, you know? So anyway, I like to market to that. Now, this video there's no training directly in one area. This is kind of a broad view again. So if you're watching my videos, and I got some people that watch every day, I just want to tell you that over the next couple days, I'm going to do little short videos on how to do this and how to do that. There's probably other training out there, and it might be even better, but I'm just going to take my way of figuring out the best way, where if you do join, click a link, it's underneath my video. Obviously, you just got to sign up, okay? All I can do is stress that if you're interested in this, I can save you 50% by just putting in a couple numbers in the promo code. So if you want to do it by the month, just when you get to that home page where you sign up, at the very top, you either slide the little button to the left or the right. Left, I think, is monthly, and you got to get the unlimited. There's the marketing and the unlimited. You've absolutely got to get the unlimited, because that's where you have access to the 2.2 billion person database, where every day, if you know how to click your mouse, every 4 to 5 seconds, you'll get a fresh lead, which is pretty much targeted to what you put in. It's like searching for where's the best pizza in your city, and it'll search and it'll tell you. With this AI software, it can pinpoint it like that, except it can get male, female, age, what city, what state, what country, what their interests are. It can really break it down. So the opportunity in front of your screen is probably a real person, more than likely not offended and pissed off that you might have emailed or contacted them with this company. That's what I feel. And so far I'm having success. I'm average 500 to 600 web hits to the web site that is in my name on LiveGood. I like that. Okay, I'm not using someone else's capture page to go ahead and tabulate and see what's going on and whatnot. At the end of the day, I just want to see. They can go to the capture page all day. That just means I have their email and their name. But when I see a lot of volume of people pointing and clicking pages inside my LiveGood, account, my menu, that's awesome. It means they're interested. Because if someone comes to it and they disappear, that just, it's one web hit or click, I'm sorry. And I'll show you where you can find those on the website. But I get real excited when my web clicks and hits are up 500 to 600. And with AI technology, I have no doubt that I can probably help you and hopefully myself get to where we have thousands of web clicks, web hits. Okay. All right. And it just means people are interested and they're snooping around. I always equate it to like they're going in a house with the vacuum and the carpet with all those fresh lines, and then you leave your house and you get home and you can tell your kids came in the front door because you see 7 footprints. Okay, that's how I kind of think of these hits that we can get to just kind of tell you, are you getting some people in there snooping around? And if they are, that's a good idea. People that snoop, they're interested. It means it's like, let's look at the products. Let's look at the comp plan. Let's just snoop around, check this out. And if they got to sit on it a few days, that's cool, man. Because if they come after a few days of analyzing it, they're probably pretty darn serious, okay? So when it comes down to the opportunity, if you're watching this video, LiveGood, it's only going to be $9.95 a month. If you have $100 for the year, you're going to get 2 free months. If you have $40, one-time fee. That's all it is to be an affiliate. All our products, when you buy them, you got 3 months to get your money back, so relax on that. And I think you'll love the prices. They're all posted. You can go to Amazon or your favorite store, from Walmart to GNC. I mean, there's a lot of places out there that sell awesome stuff. And if you believe in the products, great. But I focus mostly on building a business and being an affiliate, okay? Now, when I have somebody sign up in my group, in my mind, picture them working hard, having a really good, energetic start, and in 2 weeks kind of run out of a little bit of pep and going, God, I posted on Facebook, but I'm not getting anything. I kind of did some TikToks and some Instagrammies, and I did this and did that. Maybe even handed a couple business cards to some buddies that I thought for sure would want to do it, and they're just kind of like, nah, it's summertime. I maybe at the end, but I'm not looking for a business. It's not that they're not interested because of the financial. It's such an affordable business. Most people just don't want to do it because they equate that it's a business, and that's time. And you got to set things up and do things and prospect, and the word business, going to work, a lot of times that's just not cool, but some people do dig working, and I sure do. I tell everybody every video, I'm not looking to retire. I love business. I'm getting older. I'm nearing my retirement age, and I can't retire. I got to be valuable. I got to rock and roll. I can't sit back and relax. So I love this business because I think that I can put it together to where if somebody gets stuck in 2 weeks, that the AI software, and if we can all just get hundreds and hundreds of thousands of emails in our database, that if someone gets in your group and they get stuck, then maybe if you got like 3,000 leads just kind of hanging around, maybe you can go ahead, what, I got 500 leads. Let me give you these 500 leads. They're generated, targeted exactly for LiveGood. These aren't bot leads of some loser out there that buys leads off another leads and another person buys leads. And most people that sell leads, they're losers. They're selling leads because they don't know piss about what they should be doing, and that's selling something of value. Selling leads to most people, they kind of laugh when they sell them because they know that they're just as good as a pile of poop. So this company doesn't allow buying leads, putting them in an autoresponder and saying, go out there, go fetch us people, go get us some money. This company, it's not going to be successful doing it that way, and they don't condone that. You can get your affiliate link turned off if you just buy random leads and put them in a place and just blast out thousands, 10,000. I mean, you can do it easily in one day with today's technology. Now, I talked to several people at Nowsite through their live chat, and this is the best advice they gave me. And this is, like I said, this video is not really a tutorial. This is just me sitting in your living room, just talking a little bit about Nowsite. If you're already in it, good. We'll get you set up to the best that we can to where you can just click a mouse, get a lead, send them an email, send them a text. We'll get it to where a lot of it is automated. But I think it's kind of fun to go ahead and make a beautiful email you believe in. Go ahead and take 300 people, assign that email to that amount of people, and hit click, and just watch this AI software every 30 seconds use Gmail, which in my opinion is the best, and it'll safely deliver that, okay? Nice and organically, not crazy. It takes its time, and that's how it should be, because most people, when they send an email, they don't blast out 3,000 at once. Sure, there are companies that do that, but they have their own style of blasting out a company email. Like FedEx probably blasts out an email to 1 million people for all I know. But if you just take baby steps, and this is according to Nowsite, open up a Gmail account or a bunch, and if you just start sending out maybe up to 200, maybe 250 emails a day, you can go up to 500 eventually. Gmail will allow you that, but it has to make sure that you're not some auto-responded crazy bot psycho computer that just clogs up their email with people pissed off saying that they're getting spammed every day. So what they recommend is, go ahead and get a lot of great people, get some badass amounts of leads, okay? They're called prospects, and then it becomes a contact. So when you prospect, it's like you're prospecting for gold. You're looking for the ideal thing that's probably gold looking and weighs a little bit, and you can go hawk it for some good money. That's kind of how this company is. A prospect is trying to find somebody real nice that fits this company good. And when they do find it, it automatically is saved on the Nowsite technology, so it becomes a contact. So what they recommend is, man, get tens of thousands of contacts. They got 2.2 billion. Now, the reason why they don't automate it and give them to you is because in the past, and this is important, and this makes sense because I never thought about it, what companies were doing is they just joined for 1 month, they'd get hundreds of thousands of leads, and guess what they did? They just quit. So they're like, well, we're a business. If we're busting our ass and we invented this cool technology, you know, we want to try to monetize that and get our money back because it takes millions of dollars to design this type of software. But I never thought of that. They used to have an automated, like, holy crap type button that, but it's like, well, I need 100,000 leads. You go to bed and you get up and there's 100,000 leads on your computer and you're like, wow. But obviously, it's the human condition. If you can milk something out, you'll just milk it until it's dry, and then you go, okay, next. And that's what people were doing, is they were just milking the holy crap out of the contacts and then quitting the company. So for $49 to $100 a month, whatever their costs were, let's say it's $100. For $100, they get 30 to 50,000 contacts and then say thank you. So at this point, and I don't mind doing this. This isn't the most exciting, sexy thing, but I'll tell you what. I do a lot of video, I do a lot of TikTok, Instagram, and I do it for other things. I own a radio station and some other things that I need people to come to listen or buy, regardless of LiveGood. So it's frustrating when you do some really nice advertising and you just got to wait. I think it's better to design something, put in something interesting in this AI technology, and hit a button. And in 5 seconds, there's a real person. Go ahead and hit the button again. 5 seconds later, there's another person. Hit the button again. Now I'm like, this is awesome. Because it feels like you're making momentum. Nothing's worse than getting stuck and going, damn it, I know LiveGood will work. But why am I not getting people, at least 5 people a day, watching the video? And maybe a couple days later, actually coming up with the $9.95 and maybe the 40. So for $49.95, for example. People are doing that. Obviously, we have some nice leaders out there that have 10 to 20 to 30,000 people in their downline already. And one way they're doing it is absolutely, they've got nice mailing lists or contacts, and somehow they're getting a lot spread every day, because you can't get 20,000 people in your downline in 4 months just by walking around going, hey, I got a nice opportunity, call me. I mean, you've got to have some type of software, some type of intelligence that'll reach every planet. I mean, every city on the planet. And I'll tell you what, if AI will go to Mars and Moon after we colonize up there, you bet your butt. I want someone in LiveGood from the moon. I'm going to go up there one day and eat cheese or something. But anyway, I think you know what I'm talking about. You've got to have the whole world in the palm of your hand. And with AI technology, it looks like a mouse. I mean, I got one right here. They used to have tails and they make people scared. But now, isn't it weird how we have a damn mouse in our hand almost 90% of the time, and the other is a cell phone in your hand. So if there's not a mouse or a cell phone in your hand half the day, you almost freak out. That's why you go on vacation. It's like no cell phone, no computer. You're like, well, then what do I do? What do I do with these things? Brush my teeth? Pick my nose? It's a lot of cool stuff to do with your hands, but we're used to the old mouse and the phone in them. But anyway, I truly believe that most people, just like myself, and maybe you watching, that you're going to start out, this is a good opportunity, but you're just going to run out of leads. That's all. Don't be frustrated. Don't get down on yourself. I was talking to a girl last night, and she was kind of bummed out after 4 months, and I'm like, God, just relax, man. You're way ahead of the game. You're like in LiveGood. Believe me, that is a really good opportunity, because the other 3 to 5 million that are going to be signed up down the road, you're going to be way ahead of them. And when all the spillover, because no matter what, even the biggest, baddest, #1 people in our company, when their matrix fills up, it spills over into the next person and the next person. I'm only 3rd down from the #1 guy in the company. Okay. So is he going to spill over? Oh yeah. And the guy I'm directly underneath, oh yeah. All 3 guys in my downline or upline are in the top 10 out of 300,000 people. So I'm pretty darn happy about that. And if you're signed up underneath me, I guarantee you, I ain't going anywhere. I'm having a freaking blast. I can't imagine myself not being a diamond. It's not going to happen as fast because I have other businesses and other stuff I do, but I have no idea. I have no doubt that I can become a diamond. Okay. And I know you can too. There's no difference between me, you, or the leaders. It's just that they found time to send out something interesting to make someone click and watch a 5 to 6 minute video. That is probably 9% of the actual way that people do organically. Just, God, it looks like a good video. It looks like something I can do. Let's give it a shot. Because the worst thing they could lose is maybe 49 bucks, and that's it. Now, when it comes to this AI technology, I do have a deal that if you put a certain number in, you can save 50% on the $99 a month that it costs for this information every 30 days. So when you go to check out, it says promo code. Put in the number 49, and I'll be darned if it's only $49 a month. That's awesome. I was talking to Nowsite the other day, and they're like, God, you live good, guys. You guys are good. Girls too, but you guys, you know what I mean? They're like, you guys got it going on. You guys are being successful. You guys are coming aboard. And it's cool that they said, hey, put in the number 49 and let's give you half off. Let's get a pile of people in to where you're getting results. And nothing's better than if you make a YouTube video or a personal endorsement just saying, hey, I live in Iowa. I work my ass off, but 1 hour a night, I go ahead and I click the mouse, and I like to get like maybe 300 to 500 people. And then my wife helps me go ahead and attach the email to the people. And then every night before I go to bed, I click a button and 300 emails go out. You get up in the morning and you realize 225 were delivered and 75 were just, undelivered for whatever reasons. You can still keep those, because just because an email don't go through, you still got their Facebook, LinkedIn, and Messenger. So you can get rid of the contact if you want. It's just automatically saved into your contact section of Nowsite, okay? So just to kind of do a simple version of what your day might look like with LiveGood. And let's just say if you're a stay-at-home mom, maybe you're retired, maybe you work like a 9 to 5, or you own your own business where there's no hours. You work 24 hours a day, literally most of the time when you own your own business. But I think a typical day or night or evening, whatever, is that you get Nowsite or AI technology. You go ahead and configure it. Okay, you do the fundamentals like a house. You put the frame, you put the cement, you make the frame and all the sturdiness and badassness just perfectly like this. But what you're going to do every day is just change the skills and the interest. There's a box that says that, and you're just going to put in maybe Avon, Singapore, looking to make money at home, looking to earn money at home. Because some people feel better about the word earn than make. And I do, because I feel if I work hard and I earn it, it does give me a better sense of pride. And you got to remember, when you get to Asian countries, which I think are way more loyal than even my good old chunk of earth, the United States. But when it comes to working hard and loyalty, I tend to think that the Asian countries like Singapore and Japan, they're loyal. And I honestly believe that if one of their family members enjoys LiveGood, they'll tell their family members and so on, because they trust that it's an opportunity and they love the products and they can make money doing it. So I love to go to countries like that. And I love South Africa. That's one of our biggest success stories, because when you get to African cities, and there's a lot of Africa, that's a big old chunk of dirt over there. But it's nice to know that little countries, little cities, my God, you could just be, somewhat real humble. And I mean poor. I hate to say dirt poor, but there's literally people that are dirt poor and have dirt floors. But boy, if they have cell phone technology or internet access at a work, and if they can somehow save, which the other day I had a guy write me, and he's like, I'm poor, but I'm going to work hard. I'm going to get the $9.95, and I'm going to get the $40, and I'm going to work hard. And he goes, I'm going to try to achieve my dreams. And when he said that, I'm like, dude, I just wanted to give him AI technology and just a full-blown membership. I mean, that is like awesome when somebody's like that. I love that. He didn't ask me for anything. He didn't ask for a free code, or, you get to ask a lot of stuff when you get on this type of board, or on board this type of business. And that's cool. It just means people are interested, and that's okay. But it's awesome when somebody says they're going to work hard, save a couple bucks, and earn their dream. So right on for you. His name was Sujoy. I'll never forget that email. Good dude. I like that. That was a badass email that I got, or a message on my YouTube video. Similar, I guess, to a message. But anyway, like I said, my videos like this, I'm just kind of hanging in your living room. And all I can just say is that if you have $49 a month, you can get the unlimited package And that is built in right underneath. It just says, unless you want to take the subscription, well, just delete it. You're locked in at $49 a month. Now, if you really want to save a lot of money, and I can see you using this technology for a long time, not just with LiveGood. If you sell cars for a living, go out there and your whole city and state, type in, I'm searching for a Yugo. I'm searching for a Lambo. I'm searching for Rambo. I mean, maybe there's people that want to buy Sylvester Stallone, but dare to dream. You know how many people out there you might be able to find that are looking just to buy a home in your city or cities or neighborhoods that you are the listing agent if you're a realtor. That's pretty darn cool, but it's limitless if you just need to find people. Don't think clicks, don't think leads. When I search with my AI software, I'm searching for a person. And when I get 4 to 5 contacts, man, that is awesome. That's pretty overpowering on how much of a chance that you're going to get of contacting that person. Okay, that's a lot. Because there's always going to be one, and don't be bummed out if you email 300 and only 225 come back unreturned, because that's common for me. I have a big head start on you guys because I'm on my first real week of learning how to blast out without getting kicked off Gmail and without violating any type of blasting or nonsense that LiveGood won't put up with. But I'm doing baby steps. I like to do 300 email messages a day, and then I'm not kidding you, I'd say about 75 of them get rejected, and that's fine. I just delete them. When you got 2.2 billion, I don't have time to calculate, just categorize and then see if that person's whatever. I just delete the contact. I like to have their email address, to be honest. That's still my favorite way to contact people, just in the beginning. And then if they warm up to me, then I don't mind giving them a text message. And then if they want to go further than that and join and everything else, then I'm happy as a pig in poop, as they say. So anyway, I figure if you get up in the morning and you have Nowsite completely just configured to where all you got to do is just change your search options and their interests. Well, instead of Herbalife, people that want to earn money online in Singapore, I might just simply change, I want to find people that want to earn money from a home, from a computer, and they might work for, let's say, Avon and Amway. We'll do the big A's. And let's say instead of Singapore, we want to go right over to the Ivory Coast because they're kicking ass right now. And right now, why not get your vacuum out? Why not you go ahead and just get some nice contacts out of there, because other people are, and they're kicking massive ass. So don't think that this is a saturated planet, okay? There's a lot of people on this planet, and you only need a few hundred people in your downline to really make some nice money, where you might be able to just go ahead and quit your job and live off your downline of that. I think that you're going to find that you can very comfortably get people in your number one position. And when you just recommend, hey, look, I'm getting stuck 1 or 2 weeks in, and if you can afford this $49, or if there's a couple people that sign up with LiveGood and one person pays this and that, I mean, I don't think Nowsite has any policy, or I don't even know how they could even tell the difference, as long as one of you guys or girls, go ahead and get a subscription or membership, whatever you call it, to Nowsite. Maybe there's 2 or 3 people, maybe husband, wife, and maybe an uncle, or maybe a neighbor. But somehow, if you can afford it, remember, there's no contracts. You just pay by the month. Okay. But if you want to pay for the year, go ahead and slide that white button. It's right above my head. You'll see when you go to the Nowsite link above below my video. Click it to annual, and if you type in the number 490, they take off $494 off a yearly membership. That is awesome. Okay, and if you're lucky enough to afford that, that's awesome. That's a great investment, because boy, if you can use this for a year, and you have a job that needs leads from LiveGood to selling cars, or real estate, or maybe you own a nutrition store similar to LiveGood products and you just need people to know about something, just use that AI software. It's going to kick any human's ass, to be honest. I hate it. I'm very pro-human. I think I'm mostly human most of the time. I've been called worse. Just ask some ex-girlfriends the last 45 years. But it's hard to deny that the AI technology, it is getting smarter. It's not lazy. It's almost like the Terminator. Remember the first Terminator? He goes, "They will not sleep. They'll come and get you. They will, God, they can." I mean, remember, it was like Michael Biehn. He was the guy that came back from the future to kill Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then Arnold follows him and he's naked walking across the parking lot. I mean, that first Terminator, that is a masterpiece. But I remember that they're freaking out because AI technology with red eyes and helicopters are blowing us up. But right now, I have not had that experience with my technology. I can literally play solitaire on my computer with my AI software right next to it. And right now, my AI software has not tried to kill any deck of cards. So that's so far so good. Actually, the AI software is right next to my face right now. So, if you see like a hand or some type of thing choking me like a Terminator, I might be a little nervous about all this AI, but I really do think, and I really don't want to suggest something that costs money. And I know that sounds stupid because obviously I want to make money, but one of the last things I want to do is say, please join this for $9, $9.99, $9.95. Please invest those $20 times two to be an affiliate. But if you want to just go ahead and try your best to post on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and do whatever you want to do it for as long as you can. And if you're successful, awesome. Because a ton of people are successful without AI. I mean, God dang, this multi-level marketing thing's been around a long time. Since the 30s, I think someone looked up the other day. But I just think that if you don't go to pizza or maybe buy some stuff, or if you can just somehow budget an extra $49 a month out of your every 30-day budget, or if you're watching this video maybe a month from right now of May, it looks like it's about May 12th going into May 13th. If the price goes up to $99 a month, which it normally is, and I don't like to recommend to pay for something, but for $100 minus $1, I guess, 99, I just recommend give it a month. Because remember, it's not a contract. If you go month to month, the company's like, no, just give it 30 days. And if you like it, then get a hold of us. And if you want to go by the year, we'll give you a discount. But right now, if you're watching, dang, for $49 a month, that's pretty damn cool. Okay. I even had a friend join the other day and he didn't know about the deal. And he called the company on the live chat. And he just said, God, all my buddies are in LiveGood. I'm really on a budget. Is there any way I can do the code 49 and you can work it out? And the company did. They backed it. And that's good for Nowsite. That's so cool. And it really helped my buddy out. He really is on a budget. And boy, if you can save $50, that's awesome. That is kick ass. And I think that you'll see that when you get leads and if you do proper emails or maybe text messages and used to have people start going to the pre-enroll, and then all of a sudden they're signing up and going, you know what, I'm going to do it. You're going to go, oh my God, this is so great. I don't have to do YouTube as much. I don't have to do TikTok or Instagram, but I enjoy just going to the Nowsite website, typing in Singapore, Avon Herbalife, people that want to earn money at home. And if you put that in the interest and skills and just fill out the city, state, or just fill in the country, you don't even have to put a city. Have it search the whole country of, let's say, Singapore. It's a badass place. I think they're hungry for a good opportunity, in my opinion. I always have to watch my disclaimers when I claim something, and then just click a button and wait 5 seconds and a fresh person is right in the front of your screen. And then you know what? Click that button again. 5 seconds later, guess what? Boom. Now you want to know a little secret? It's a pretty good one. Open up 4 screens on your computer. Log in. Have the exact same page on all 4 screens. And do what I do. I click the top right, get me a contact. 5 seconds later, I have one. While I'm waiting 5 seconds, the other web page I got opened up to the same exact page. I click get me a contact, and guess what? It does. Then I go to the bottom, just like the Brady Bunch. There's a story of a man named Brady. So I sit there on my computer, and I get 4 leads in about 10 seconds. I just go click top right, click top left, click right bottom, click top right. And by the time I get to the top right, guess what? It's ready to click again. for another lead on the top left. So I go ring around the rosies. Whoop, I'll pocket full of posies. And I just sit there drinking in my Val. This is my Val cup. Yep, Val, you might be watching this. I call it my bestie Val gave me this cool ass cup. And I'll just sit there. And boy, you give me a half hour. Man, you want to see leads. Wow. Okay, I'm going to show you some things that people taught me. I can't say where they work, but let's say their information is as good as you can get. You heard the phrase from the horse's mouth. That's how good this information is on how to use this software to really, really, really use maybe a little bit of automation mixed with some spit shine. And boy, I'll tell you what, you want 30,000 leads. It's not going to be that hard, especially if you have a wife or a son, or if they're grounded. You say, you know what, son? In my age group, we used to smack your ass and ground you, and you'd have to sit in your bedroom. But right now, since you're bad, you're going to sit at this computer and click a mouse for the next 30 minutes because daddy wants 30,000 contacts and mommy wants 100,000. And mommy's rule. Moms always get the... So what's the golden rule? Usually the gold rules. In this case, if you're married, you happy wife, happy life, right, guys? So anyway, boy, if you have to ground one of your kids, you make them sit in front of that damn computer and click and click. And boy, I'll tell you what, you'll probably have 200,000 leads before your son or daughter are off their grounding. Maybe ground them again just for fun. Just go, I was kidding. You're grounded another week. You're like, Mom. I'm like, hey, I told you, you make your bed or you're going to have to sit in front of the Nowsite AI software and get us leads. You want Christmas this year? Good, because we want 10 grand a month coming in. But anyway, this is just my chat video. I'm going to start doing a string of how to sign up, how to just fill in some simple forms, how to make a decision what's best for your budget. Please do not go over your budget. I don't need your money that bad. I do get a little bit of money if you sign up on Nowsite, and thank you for that. It'll buy me like a hamburger and maybe a Coke, and that's awesome. Believe me, I'm not complaining. I love hamburgers and I love coffee. Actually, that's my favorite. But anyway, if we just kind of form a team, I'm more worried about your downline than my downline, even though you theoretically might be my downline. But if you sign up with me, I want to get you 2 people as fast and safely as possible. Okay. The last couple of days, I've had to do some personal things that has taken a couple hours away from me starting my campaign of just nice YouTube videos. Some of them will be a little chatty like this, where you're just my buddy and we're talking. And then some of them will just be how to do this, how to do that. Not a lot of chit chat, just showing my screen, showing how to fill something in, and then next, and just go through a journey. And then I just want you to have your website, the Now website page, just configured with everything properly. And then all you got to do is just get up in the morning and just say, I'm going to go search Fiji. I don't even know where it's at. I think it starts with an F. And if you want to go ahead and see if there's maybe 100 people in that area, then go ahead and just click a button and wait. Click a button and wait. Okay. I think that the organic approach is awesome, and not to try to fully automated like from the get-go. I think sometimes you just feel good about yourself, because if you've been in LiveGood for a few months and you hit, it's not that you failed. It's just that it's just the company's awesome. It's not going anywhere. And whatever you were trying to do, it was just, you were just trying to do peanut butter and they wanted jelly. Okay. Maybe your email was too long. Maybe you only tried 1 or 2 emails, and in your mind, you kind of convinced yourself you worked hard. But most people, if they think that they worked hard at something like this business, you probably really didn't. You just kind of worked it and you got a little disappointed. Then it's fun to get distracted and maybe even come up with chores you got to do. And you kind of come up with excuses of why something didn't work. And that's cool. We all do it. Man, I'm more full of shit than anyone I know. So boy, I wrote the book when it comes on to why I didn't do something. It's like, but I do make my bed. And no one ever grounded me and made me get leads on Nowsite. That would have been kind of cool. My mom and dad took away my bike, my skateboard, and my freedom. I had to stay in a house in Santa Barbara with no cable, swamp cooler, and my dad never turned it on half the time because it costed 50 cents a day. So yeah, you younger folks, you don't know how good you got it. But if you folks are born in the 60s like my little butt, man, you guys know when you were grounded, it sucked. And my family are shit kickers. They're all from Iowa. Yeah, grounding. I'm like, where's the belt too? Like, ooh, yeah. Yeah, now you go to jail. Oh, my dad and mom, they used harsh language. I'm suing you. I'm like, boy, that shit didn't happen back in my age group. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I know these are long, but I feel that I get my message across, and I feel like I get to know you better. Hopefully you know me better on my personality when it comes to just like shooting the shit with you. The AI technology, I can't imagine my opinion of it changing. I really think that if you're shy and you're stuck and you just run out of ideas and you're just shy, that's enough where you're not going to really want to do video and just kind of stand out and kind of maybe talk about it a little bit. That's awesome. Good. I do enough talking. Yep, there's plenty of us full of crappers out there. We'll do the talking for you. Just relax, get yourself a nice drink, fill out your AI, well, I guess Nowsite AI Technology, and let it work for you. And then what we'll do is we'll get a nice, big, massive amount of contacts in a folder. I'll show you how you're going to split them up. And what I worry about is you're going to have too many contacts and blast them through your Gmail, and Gmail will consider you maybe a bot or an autoresponder, and they'll fade out your Gmail account where they won't deliver them. So what we want to do, let's take advantage of the advice from Nowsite. And I've got a friend that builds software for Gmail only, and he told me the same thing. It was a nice coincidence because I'm glad that Nowsite and my buddy agrees that when you have even an email address that is 10 years old, it's not used to blasting out 250 emails a day. Most people just do not do that other than company blast email messages to big, massive corporations. But even an email address that you've used for 10 years, if you start blasting 500 from the get-go, Gmail's going to go great. Somehow some spam crap took over Corey's Gmail, and they're going to go ahead and block it somehow. So let's get you a whole bunch of contacts. Let's make it fun where every day you just click, click, click. We'll automate where we can, and we'll try to get you as many contacts as we can. Let's just say 30,000. Why not? We can do it in 30 days. The way I show you how I do it, just in your mind, slice out 30 minutes to 60 seconds a day somehow. And believe me, it'll breeze by. Once you start getting signups, you're going to be so excited. You're going to be like, God, this is awesome, man. I feel good about myself. And you'll go out of your way just to go ahead and get some contacts. Then we'll try to find some badass emails for you, make them real simple. Maybe we'll do some that are a little longer with more detail. And we'll just blast the hell out of them. And whichever one gets the most pre-enrolls that actually turn to leads, enrolled people in LiveGood, then you focus on those. And with the AI software, you can talk to it like it's a real person, and it'll help you out. I'll help you out. The reason why I like this company is with a 2x15 matrix, I'm right here, but I still got 14 floors. I'm going to help the 10th person below. You might be 9. I'm going to help you all the way down to 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Why not? I mean, if you're going to do something, why not make a lot of money? Because it's the same effort to make no money. Most of us have worked our ass off trying to make money at home for no money. We don't mind working. We just want to get some darn money so we can maybe buy some Pop-Tarts and, I don't know, maybe a glass of I don't know, of your favorite bubbly. But anyway, thanks for watching. I know your time's valuable. And on these longer videos, I know it eats up a lot of your day or night, but I think that if you're looking at the AI software, if you want to make a decision rather quickly, and I'm not doing it because I want to make an extra, I don't get any extra money if you sign or not, if you sign up at a certain rate. I just want you to save money because $50 savings, man, that is awesome. And some of my buddies that I see, you guys signed up for the year. That is so effing's not a bad word, but that is awesome. I mean, man, to save 500 bucks, that is cool, man. You can do something pretty damn cool in the summertime with that. But anyway, my link is below. If you want to look into LiveGood, join Corey. Go ahead and click that. And if you want to join, just make a decision. Take your time. If you want to go ahead and get the software, I recommend just get it as soon as you can. And remember, there's no contract or nothing. I just want to save you either $49 or $494, okay? Because once that deal goes away, I'm of course going to get a hold of Nowsite. They know me, believe me. When I'm in the chat room, they see my name and they're like, oh, shit, it's that one guy with the weird haircut and he wears 50 different hats. But anyway, I'll do everything I can to get promo codes to try to save our group. And maybe there's some nice people out there that want to join our group. But we want to save money. That's awesome. But so far, so good. Nowsite, if any of you cats are watching me that live there, it's awesome. And I want to tell you, I had a guy the other day from 2017. He climbed the board and he gave me, he went out of his way to talk to me about it. And he's all, dude, they're a really cool company. I've been with them since 2017. And I'm like, cool. Because I looked up the whole history of Nowsite, and that's when they basically said ready, set, go. So the guy he definitely knew the company. So it's awesome to have just an endorsement from somebody like that. And all I can do is just say it's working. I got 2 or 3 enrolls. I got 2 yesterday. I got 2 from India today, and their names are so hard. I had to apologize on my email. I'm like, I am so sorry, you guys. I go, the way that your names are in India, as opposed to mine from Santa Barbara, California, I feel so boring. My name's like Corey Draper. Pretty boring. Nothing spectacular like Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, Antonio Banderas. And now I got guys from India, or girls, and their names are massive. I mean, massive. And I don't even know how to pronounce them. And I hope they write me back and say, okay, you crazy American, gosh darn it, let me give you an education. But if you look up India, wow, they are kicking ass. And good for you guys. India works hard. Good for you. And when you go to our leaderboard, you can check out all the countries that sign up live. That's the cool thing about this company. But with AI technology, guys, there's no way I could hit South Africa. I hit Canada the other day. And for me to get 2 people out of India, there's no way I would know how to do that. It's really tough. I don't even speak any different language. I know like 15 words in Spanish, but that AI technology is amazing. All I did is just type in India. You know how big India is? It's pretty big. It's bigger than this, and it's bigger than this. So search all over. Search all over. I think you guys know what to do. Just search like crazy. Get yourself some real nice people, and let's send them some nice emails. Give them some nice texts. You got 1,000 a month, and let's go ahead and we can contact them through LinkedIn and whatnot. And I'll get the best advice from Nowsite. There's a lot of people with a lot of videos, but where I get my advice, like I said, the horse's mouth. They give me some secret tips that they're not really public on saying, but they were kind enough that they could tell I'm serious. And if this works, I'm going to definitely, speak as highly as I can about this technology. So I think they see the value of just some people having some nice results that can honestly say, look, this is my results. No one paid me $500 to be a spokesmodel with a bad haircut with space shuttle models and Wonder Woman and a G-string on a shelf. I don't even think this company, I love Ben and Nodder, and I'm like, can I host one of the Zoom meetings? I just want to host like can I be on a Friday morning Zoom? They're like, Corey, you can be on a Wednesday Zoom. I'm like, well, there isn't a Wednesday Zoom. And they're like, that's right, kid. I'm like, all right, you little whatever, you little Dickens. All right. Okay, you guys have a good night, good day. Give me a day or two. Right now, things are good. I'm very happy. I love this company as LiveGood. It's really cool. And if you guys don't mind, this Ford Bronco hat, I had somebody comment off to the side. It is a Ford Bronco that's a 1984. It's fully restored, and it has a lift kit, bubble tires. This thing is gorgeous. It is a badass Ford Bronco, and it's being given away by a company that I'm with, Rockin' Hot Rod Productions. And what it is it's the Red Farm Barns. It's a rehab center. And there's a lot of good people in there getting themselves healthy. And a lot of those people, they own body shops, paint, they are badass. Just because they have some addiction problems, that doesn't mean they're not bad people. They have skills. And what they did is they got some money and donations together. They bought a 1984 Ford Bronco, and they're giving it away. Well, we're all giving it away right around September. And I'll do it on a LiveGood video because all the time it can't be just about AI and AIEIO and making money and Matrix and scaring everybody thinking if you don't join LiveGood, like your testes are going to drop or your bra's going to explode. I mean, relax, man. Just join at your pace. But it's just nice. We're giving away a Ford Bronco, and I'll probably do it over my LiveGood channels here. And I'm real proud of these guys. It's a really cool thing. So anyway, have a good one. And I'll definitely see you on next videos. They usually pop up on the side of my heads here on YouTube channel. So, all right, I guess I'll get me a drinky. I just did another marathon little talkie here. So, all right, you guys take care, and hopefully I'll see you. Just click the links below if you want to join LiveGood. And if you're interested in that AI technology, the link is right underneath that as well. So, all right, take it easy, man. We'll see you guys soon.